A scribe lowers his head onto a carved wooden block. His neck stays straight. He sleeps. He wakes without stiffness. The wood does not yield. This is how they slept. The Egyptians called it a headrest, a curved arc of ebony or cedar, 4 inches tall, 2 small pillars on a flat base. The base of the skull rested in the hollow. The head stayed elevated off the mat. The cervical spine held its natural alignment all night. Modern pillows are the opposite, soft, thick, deformable. The head sinks in, the neck bends forward or sideways. The spine loses its neutral line. 8 hours of that, every night, decades of it. The headrest did one thing. It kept the head in a fixed position, supine or side-lying. The arc matched the occipital curve. The jaw stayed unclenched. The airway remained open. No tilting, no rotation, no compression of the cervical vertebrae. Ancient Japan had a similar object, the takamakura, a wooden box or lacquered block, often with a padded fabric strip on top, but still rigid, still unyielding. Geisha used them to preserve elaborate hairstyles. Samurai used them to keep their top knots intact. But the spine benefited regardless. The neck held its shape. Chinese hard pillows came from ceramics, porcelain, jade, sometimes painted, sometimes inscribed. They look uncomfortable, they feel cold. However, they were primarily designed to keep the head cool in summer and also protect elaborate hairstyles. Yet the physiological benefit was the same. Side-lying, with the head perfectly aligned with the torso, the cervical spine straight, the shoulder relaxed. These traditions spanned continents: Egypt, Japan, China, Korea, parts of Southeast Asia. Hard support was the norm, soft stuffing was the exception. Why does this matter? Because the neck is a column of 7 vertebrae, muscle, ligament, nerve roots. The head weighs about 5 kilograms. That weight transfers through the neck. If the head tilts forward by 15 degrees, the effective load doubles. 30 degrees, it triples. Modern pillows often push the head into exactly that tilt. Morning stiffness, waking headaches, referred pain into the shoulders, all associated with poor cervical alignment during sleep. The soft pillow lets the head drift. The body shifts during REM. The neck adjusts. The muscles contract to stabilize. They contract all night. Hard headrests eliminated that drift. The geometry locked the position. The muscles could relax. The ligaments were not stretched. The discs were not unevenly compressed. Archaeologists have recovered physical headrests from ancient Egyptian tombs, where they were buried alongside scribes and artisans to ensure comfort in the afterlife. Modern research on sleep ergonomics echoes the underlying principle of these rigid rests. Maintaining a neutral cervical spine reduces strain. Pillow height matters, so does firmness, but most commercial pillows are too high for back sleepers, too low for side sleepers. They are designed for comfort, not alignment. Comfort is subjective, alignment is measurable. The headrest measured exactly right for the individual. They were custom carved. The angle matched the owner's neck length, the depth matched the occiput. A bespoke solution, not a one-size-fits-all bag of polyester fill. The transition to soft pillows was gradual, driven by textile production, feathers, cotton, synthetic foams. Each iteration got softer. Each iteration introduced more give. The perception of luxury attached to plushness. But luxury does not always equal spinal benefit. Soft pillows are not inherently harmful, but an unsupportive base allows the neck to settle into awkward angles for hours at a time. It permits asymmetrical rotation. It places a sustained, static stretch on the trapezius and levator scapulae muscles. Poor sleep posture compounds daily mechanical stress. It manifests as morning stiffness, muscular tension, localized myofascial discomfort. The wooden headrest approached spinal posture differently. It did not bend. It did not compress. It offered a fixed, unyielding height. In hot, arid environments like ancient Egypt, this design served a vital physiological role. Elevating the head promoted airflow. It kept the sleeper cool. It kept the face elevated above ground insects. These rests often featured protective symbolism. Carvings of Bes, the guardian of sleep. They were cultural artifacts. They were also practical pieces of ancient environmental and postural engineering. They functioned on multiple levels simultaneously. Marketers call modern pillows orthopedic, cervical, contoured, memory foam. Yet many are still too soft or incorrectly proportioned. They allow the neck to drop into sustained flexion or lateral tilt. Consumers rarely test for neutral spine alignment in a laboratory setting. They buy what feels plush in the store. They find that soft padding often fails to provide structural neck support. The core concept of the traditional headrest was simple: a carved curve, a fixed height, durable natural materials, no electronics, no synthetic fills, no marketing gimmicks. It endured for centuries because it fulfilled a clear functional need. Modern ergonomics continues to study the ideal balance of cushioning. Historical artifacts reveal a different design philosophy. Prioritize functional elevation over soft indulgence. Today, standard bedding trades firm utility for plush foam. Consumers pay a premium. They experience recurring morning stiffness. They replace their pillows every few years. The cycle repeats. The wooden headrest remains in museum cases, silent, unyielding, timeless. The ancients understood that daily rest required intentional design. They crafted sleep tools built for long-term function. They carried that philosophy into history. What happens when we sit like they did? The answer is harder than you think.